sadhus, they are also very, very instrumental through the grace and through the blessings of Pramukh Swami Maharaj. They are also very, very instrumental in spreading the good word of the Swaminarayan Sampradaya, the BAPS. And these senior sadhus, they are also very learned, who were initiated by Yogiji Maharaj, and very, very great sadhus. They also spread the word and the glory of Bhagavan Swaminarayan through their efforts. The satsang is also growing in leaps and bounds. Normally, generally in the BAPS, the hierarchy is that Pramukh Swami, he is the Guru. Bhagavan Swaminarayan, he is God, and he is the common God. Gunaditanand Swami, he is the ideal disciple and ideal devotee. So we, in the BAPS, we have the worship of Akshara and Purushottam, the philosophy of Akshara and Purushottam. And in that hierarchy of the Gurus that we have in the BAPS, so Bhagavan Swaminarayan, he was succeeded by Gunaditanand Swami. After him, his ideal disciple, he succeeded him, Bhagatji Maharaj. So the Guru Parampara that we have in the BAPS. So the second successor was Bhagatji Maharaj, the third successor was Shastriji Maharaj, the fourth successor was Yogiji Maharaj, and today Pramukh Swami Maharaj, he is the fifth successor of Bhagavan Swaminarayan. And this is how the organization at present it is being run. Pramukh Swami Maharaj, he is the president of the BAPS as well as the spiritual guru of the BAPS. And people, they seek counsel from him. The devotees, we have the lay and we have the sadhus. So we have the householders and we have the sadhus. The sadhus are totally dedicated throughout their life for their self-elevation as well as for service towards society. The householders, they have their duties, they have their general responsibilities, their temporal responsibilities, but along from whatever time that they can get out, they also offer their services for the organization. We have a volunteer organization, as I had said, and each and every temple that we have, there are two types of temples. We have Shikharbad Mandirs, that is the traditional temples, where the sadhus, they offer worship in the main temple shrines. The administration is also done by the sadhus. The other temple that we have they are called Hari Mandirs. And in the Hari Mandirs we have pujaris, that is a person who offers worship and the general administration there. He is called a pujari, and there the pujari is a householder. They have a small committee and they run the local temple there. In the Shikharbad temple we have a Kothari Swami. He is the administrator Swami who looks after the general administration of the entire temple and its various activities. So more or less this is what the BAPS is all about. We also have a youth wing, we also have a women's wing, we also have a children's wing, and the headquarters are in Ahmedabad. Various satsang activities, that is spiritual activities, or any social activities that are to be done, because the children recently 2 years back, they had carried out an anti-addiction program. So little children, they would go into society and approach any person and they would appeal to them to give up addictions. It was a very interesting and a very, very successful campaign. For 15 days, 20 days, they went to any person and they would try, because children, they are very innocent, and people would feel that it is God who is speaking to them, and their appeals really touched the lives of more than 3 million people. They had vowed to give up addictions. We also have programs where children go to hospitals and pray for the patients. There are tree planting programs. There are youths too also go into the villages, into society, and they clean up the villages to create a sense of cleanliness in the villages. They would offer such services, and they are also engaged in such programs, anti-addiction programs, morally edifying programs, So all these programs, they are more or less formulated here in the headquarters, and then they are conveyed to all the other centers in India and as well as abroad. So this is how the organization is active today in our society, and the basic thrust is that that one should live a pure moral life, that one should better one's life morally, socially, as well as spiritually. Pramukh Swami Maharaj, he strives for harmony in society. He also conveys the fact that everybody should respect each other, regardless of what the religion may be, regardless of what the caste of a person may be, regardless of what country a person may be, regardless of what degree of education a person may have. But in the eyes of God, we are all the same. Therefore, as children of God, we should learn to respect each other, and we should learn to live in harmony and work for the benefit of society, benefit of mankind, benefit of the country and the world.
Okay. Now, are there any female saints in the structure of BAPS, and if not, what is there in place for female devotees?
In the BAPS, we do not have female sadhus, because Bhagavan Swaminarayan, he had not initiated, he did not have a tradition, and females were not initiated as sadhvis. Just as he had initiated males as sadhus, Bhagavan Swaminarayan had never initiated women into sadhvis. Yes, there were Sankhya Yogi Bais, but Sankhya Yogi Bais in his times, they were women who were widows, or very few women who wanted to dedicate their lives towards worship to God. So these widows or these women, they were given the name of Sankhya Yogi, and where they would stay in their homes and they would offer worship to God. But Bhagavan Swaminarayan, he did not have, or he never introduced females into the sadhu order, into the sadhu order. In the same way, in the BAPS organization, we do not have a sadhvi order, but the sadhus are males, but the women are very active in the organization. In the BAPS organization, just as we have male volunteers, we have female volunteers, and they are married, they have children. They come to the mandirs to offer devotion, and whatever time that they have, they also offer their voluntary services for the nurturing of girls as well as teenage girls. So just as we have satsang activities for males, on a parallel basis we also have satsang activities for the female in the BAPS organization. And they themselves, they run the entire administrative aspect, as well as guiding them, in encouraging them, in inspiring them, in education, in other aspects of life. So there are senior female devotees in the BAPS organization who initiate, or rather who give them the kanti. That kanti meaning that they are given the vows as a householder. Devotees, as householder devotees. So the senior women, they initiate them as devotees into the BAPS, but it is not, these female devotees, they also discourse to the female congregation. They also give counsel, if it is necessary, to the females. But in the BAPS, we do not have a female sadhvi order.
Now, can you describe the system which gives the authority to the female spiritual guiders, the ones who give the kati? Can you explain that, how that system works?
Well, see, the various centers that we have. So in all our centers, we have a male as well as a female following. So the female also,